This is the world's richest town, where billionaires live. Because there's more private jets than cars, $20,000 a night hotel rooms, and some of the most expensive stores on earth. How much is this?
It's 19,000. This one is 84,000.
What is the most expensive caviar you have?
You see the price between 6 and 7,000.
In this video, we'll explore it all to see why billionaires really live here. Starting with the town's most luxurious hotel, the Stad Palace. You might have seen it in movies. It's been called a billionaire's paradise. So this is all going through our head as we got off the train and arrived in Stad, or Gestad. Don't need to look for directions for our hotel because you can see it from anywhere in town. It's really not that far, but the palace still sends a private driver to bring you there and help with your bags. This is definitely the quality of service you would expect for a hotel this expensive, because I booked the cheapest room in the hotel and it still cost me over $1,400 a night. This video won't be cheap. But as we started to check in, entering the hotel kind of felt really intimidating, but we did get lucky.
You have been given enough for it. You're going to be in a classic room and you're going to be up on the 4th floor as well.
We got a better room for free. Only in the Stad Palace would there be Rolexes in the elevator.
Oh my gosh.
We came all this way to answer one question. Could the average person actually afford to live a good life in the richest town in the world? To find out, we're going to track every penny I spend while we're here. Hopefully I don't go broke. And so far it's not looking great because there are photos of celebrities that have stayed here on the walls, designer bags for sale, and private jet ads in the hallways. There's no way. But anyways, this is our room. Let's see what our hotel room looks like in the world's richest town. Thanks to the upgrade, the room we got is actually pretty big. First thing you see when you walk in, they give you like a plate of fresh fruit and chocolate. Do you think the people that stay here are so fancy that they use forks, knives, and napkins to eat like an orange?
Probably.
You get a tiny little box of free chocolate. Super comfortable throne. It's just a chair. Here's your bed. Whoa. That is the most comfortable pillow I've ever laid on. Here's a really big TV, fancy water, and a desk with a coffee machine and an ancient phone. Looks like a Nokia. But that's when I found this, the room service menu. And let me tell you, this menu is filled with foods so expensive, I've never even heard of them. Like beef entrecote for $72, weird soups for over $50, and a salad? How much is ham and cheese toast? Here it's $28. Or you can get the most expensive thing here, potatoes with caviar for $300. So here's the bathroom. This is definitely one of the nicest hotel bathrooms I've ever seen. Like you get a view when sitting on the toilet. There's also a phone in the bathtub, I guess in case you want to order room service while you're taking a bath. And even though the room is this nice, the town is on another level because instead of a McDonald's and Starbucks, the main street only has the most expensive stores in the world. We need some souvenirs, but they might be the most expensive souvenirs we've ever bought. Like almost every store sells clothes for over $1,000. There's a private jet shop.
That's what that is?
The wealth here is crazy. We found super expensive watches in the windows. $33,000. Here's a bag that's $3,400. And this bomber jacket. I couldn't believe it, but it literally costs over $7,000 for a jacket. You could get a similar one on Amazon for like $30. So we went in a shop selling ski clothes and found goggles that were super expensive, sneakers that are over $600. That's just crazy. And just guess how much these forks and spoons cost. I'll give you a second. 820 bucks. You could buy a whole kitchen table for that much. So to find a souvenir I could afford, we had to keep looking. You can buy Swiss Army knives. This one costs 75 francs. Even a stationery store is expensive. Cause I found a pen that costs more than a laptop. Wow, that pen costs over $1,000. So I was especially concerned when I found this. I found a pen for $2,000.
No way.
Yeah.
What literally happens when it runs out of ink?
So for now, we stuck with a souvenir that doesn't cost more than rent. Just these two magnets, please. But to really see how expensive life can get here, we walked into this art gallery across the street, and immediately you see these giant animal sculptures around the entrance. How much is this?
This one is 84,000.
84,000.
Yes. This one is 26,000.
We got to meet the gallery manager, Pascal, who was super nice and told us what life was like here.
I live here since December, yes.
Okay. What do you think of it so far?
I like it, but it changes a lot because the weather's not so good. It's not gonna be so full.
And he even told me the most expensive thing they sell.
Very big gorillas.
Oh, cool.
This one which is 138,000.
Whoa. He was awesome and told us we were welcome to go explore the gallery. Everyone has been extremely nice so far. And this place is insane. It feels like an art gallery from a spy movie. There are all sorts of fancy paintings and of course the expensive gorilla statues he mentioned. There's an Iron Man gorilla.
I'm sitting because I'm afraid I'm gonna knock something over and they're gonna hold us hostage because we can't afford to pay for the game.
It would probably take a couple lifetimes to pay for everything in this building, like this really tall lion statue. It's huge.
Either that or you're small.
Anyways, you can buy these really crazy animal chairs. Pascal told us this one cost about 19,000. That is like the weirdest chair I've ever seen. And there's a matching stool made out of puppy dolls. I know it costs probably $1 million, but I kind of want that. And a bar stool made out of fake monkeys.
He would say these prices are bananas. I'm funny.
We really had a great time here, but some of the things they sell are hilarious. Yeah, just have a blue gator in the middle of your living room. And I guess it costs over 30 grand. I guess I look like a snack.
You're done.
But art shopping can make you hungry, and luckily we found a pizzeria. Just a table for two. And here you'll pay at least 20 bucks for a personal pizza. Can I have the spicy salami pizza? I got salami, and Sam got a classic margarita pizza. It's good.
I'm so excited.
So with drinks, lunch cost almost 60 bucks, but let me tell you, it was so worth it.
That's really good.
But luckily, if you don't like restaurants, there's this. It's a grocery store vending machine.
That's so cool. Wait, how do you get eggs and they don't break?
The eggs are 7 francs. Peppers for 6. There's corn. And tons of meat options. Veal. Chicken cordon bleu for 12 francs. Actually a good price. Tomato sauce for 30 francs. And of course there's a real grocery store, which also is not cheap. Like there's a bottle in the front window that costs over $100,000.
That's disgusting.
You can have a college education or that bottle. Inside is everything you would expect from a grocery store, just with more expensive prices. That's 40 per kilo of mangoes, 20 for bananas, and there's this giant bottle of wine for almost 600. So we just grabbed these 3 snacks to head back to our hotel. But just those 3 things still cost us about 20 bucks. I've never seen a grocery store before that advertises its most expensive item in the window at the front. Do you live here in Stad? How is it living here?
Good. Nice.
Yeah.
Living in Richest, that not good. But holiday is okay.
Most of the year it's quiet, but during the holidays it's good.
Yeah, but normally it's okay. Thank you.
For you.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. When we got back to the room, I found this book. When we checked in, they told us concierge can basically do anything for us. And apparently they can book you a horse carriage ride or a helicopter ride around the Alps. So of course I had to know how much these would cost. It's like a helicopter flight?
Yes, so there is the possibility to organize some tour, but on the price are going between 720 Swiss francs for the 15-minute flight until the big tour 80 minutes, 3,625 Swiss francs.
Yeah, that's a lot. Luckily, I found this. The room comes with a spa menu. There's something called a Clinic Geneva treatment, $400. A 2-hour health consultation to heal dead tissues, restore organ function, as well as working in a deep level of the brain for 750 francs. I guess if that's something you need help with, that's a lot of money though. Anyways, it's dinner time. We're the only ones here. We're the only ones here in the restaurant. There are a bunch of restaurants here in the Stad Palace, and they told us most of them were fully booked. So for dinner, this was our only option. First course. It was ratatouille, and it was really some of the best vegetables I've ever had. Easy 8 out of 10. But then, main course. We had beef fillet, which we agreed it was like a 4 out of 10. But what's crazy is that whole dinner cost over 250 bucks. But because the hotel gives us a daily food credit of 120 per person, I only had to pay like 16. But then on the way back to the hotel room, we found the hotel gift shop, which had this sweater. It cost $100, but it's the perfect souvenir, so I got it.
Souvenir acquired.
But it's bedtime now because I have a plan for the morning.
Oh, good morning.
It's early, it's like 7:30. And that's exactly why I'm up, because apparently at 8 a.m. the best part of the hotel opens. Otherwise, there's no way I'd be up this early.
Welcome to the pool.
Trust me, this is one of the coolest pools I've ever seen. It starts here inside, but it goes outside. You just press this button underwater to open the sliding door, and then swim your way outside. The pool is heated so it's not too cold, and because it's so early, I get to swim all by myself. You can see all the snow-covered mountains. And of course, you get a view of the palace itself. Then to go back inside, you just push this button again. This is so fun. That never gets old. But if that's still not enough pool for you, there's also an indoor pool. It looks so fancy. I tried going in, but that is cold. This indoor pool is beautiful, but there's a reason it's empty. They even hand you a pool menu, but of course the food is not cheap. Hamburgers, 38. You can get a salad by the pool for $42. Or a vegan sandwich for $32. Luckily, we just got our normal hotel breakfast free with our room. It was actually so good. I mean, just look at that. But to learn the truth about Stad, there was one thing we had to do. What's your name?
Walter.
Walter. I actually saw Walter yesterday with this dog in the front seat. Is that your dog? Sitting with you?
Oh, what's his name?
Glenn? So I guess Glenn just helps with the tours. Oh, that's amazing. We have a golden retriever at home as well, so we miss ours.
He is so cute. Look at that baby. Oh
Aww. And one thing was instantly clear, Glenn and Walter really love their job. Walter, do you live here in Stad?
Yes, I live here.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. For me, it's the nicest place of the world.
It's a good way to live.
It's a very nice house. 4 or 5 year old with old wood make.
Walter told us he used to be a woodworker, but now he mostly just gives tours.
For me, it's a nice business. Now I'm old, I make only the horse carriage.
Oh, you're still young. But this has to be a fun job too as well.
I think it's a good life.
Absolutely. Walter was just so nice and showed us everything.
The highest mountain, Wildhorn, is 3,417 meters.
And then he even took us driving on the city's main road. These horses can go fast. It felt like we were going at least 25 miles an hour until we got back into the main town. I've never been to any town in the world like this. We're in the middle of Switzerland, but it's English speaking. We really had such an amazing day thanks to Walter. Thank you, Walter.
Thank you so much.
And Glenn too. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever met anyone as friendly as Walter. He just seems truly happy with his life and his job. I want to be like Walter one day.
So much.
You're welcome.
So fun.
Oh, here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Also, do you have a favorite restaurant in town you recommend?
I think when you go this way, Post Hotel Röstler.
Okay.
This is very good food.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, have a great day. Bye, Glenn. That was awesome.
That was so fun.
We're missing our dog.
A lot.
Oh.
But that helped.
Everyone's been so nice.
So nice.
Because of Walter's advice, we had to come here. This is the place Walter says we should try. It's a Swiss restaurant, meaning they have a lot of foods we never have heard of before. It smells cheesy.
It smells like cheese, yes.
But immediately one thing really stood out on the menu. Something called a breaded chicken steak with fries. It's called chicken steak. Let's review it. Yes, can we both have the chicken steak with french fries?
Yes.
Thank you. Turns out it was every 8-year-old's dream lunch. A giant chicken nugget with fries. So how did it taste? I mean, it tasted exactly how a giant chicken nugget would taste. It was one of the best things I ever ate. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Anyways, if you want to move to Stad, you'd go here. It's a realtor selling all types of fancy homes. That looks like a castle.
That one's beautiful.
That's like a super mansion. Pool right on the water. And online they're selling a palace for 38 million and a castle for 35. You can definitely tell that things are very quiet and relaxed here. Apparently celebrities love it here, and Leonardo DiCaprio was spotted here just about a week ago. I can understand why billionaires and celebrities might want to come here, because you can live somewhat a normal life and their families just get a safe, beautiful, snowy place to live. Can you imagine growing up here? That is such a crazy, unique childhood to have. To truly live like a billionaire, there's one store we found earlier this week I needed to try here. It's a shop selling expensive, rare caviar. So this restaurant specializes in caviar, and just look at the prices. The cheapest thing they have is like $15, and it goes all the way up to $1,600. I think I have to give it a try. If you didn't know, caviar is just tiny fish eggs, and it's apparently one of the most expensive foods in the world. It doesn't sound or look that good. I am not really looking forward to this. Like, am I missing out? Why do rich people love it so much? I just wanted to try caviar. I've never tried it before.
You never tried
Yeah, so I wanted to just...
For me, the very good, it's the oyster.
Okay. I think I'll go with your recommendation.
Yes. If you want to try.
The texture freaked me out at first, but then... Wow, that is really good.
It's good, huh?
I love that one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
Lucia. And you, what's your name?
My name's Drew.
Drew?
Drew, yes.
You live here?
No, just visiting. First time in Stad, and it's been nice. Do you live here in Stad?
Yes. I live in Stad. Now it's my third year.
What's it like to live? Because visiting, it's amazing, but I can't imagine living here around the year. How is that?
It's so difficult. Alors, when you are young, it's difficult because the price is so hot.
Yeah.
You can't go in the bar, but when you see the price of the beer, 15 francs for one beer, the cocktail is 24 francs. Yeah. I do my money here, and when I have holidays in April, May, I go back in France, because I live in France, and I spend my money in France. But now, for the money, it's very good. If you want to try, sir.
Okay.
This is the caviar berry.
Honestly, it quickly became one of my favorite things I'd eaten on this entire trip. Overall, I love it. It's perfect. I was expecting not to like it, but I see why it's so popular. It's super expensive for just a little bit, but it was actually really good. I'm curious, what is the most expensive caviar you have?
The beluga. The beluga, you see the price. My owner touched the beluga. For 1 kilo, he pay between 6 and 700,000. The beluga albinos, the white caviar egg.
Wow.
And this is between 12 and 15k.
Wow.
for the kilogram.
Have you tried it?
No.
No.
I want to try, but we never tried. It's the best of the world, but it's not the same price.
I'll have to try that next time.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you too. See you soon.
So I was not expecting to spend that much money, but I was extremely impressed. I guess caviar is really good. Yeah, so just this much was over $100. It's like the size of AirPods. Late night in Stad, when you're hungry, there's only one option. Wally's. Wally's is basically the only fast food option in Stad. And apparently they make the best burgers in town. They have burgers and hot dogs on their menu, plus one super fancy option. Could I have a cheeseburger and a Wagyu burger and French fries?
23 and 50.
Okay. Yeah, these are definitely not normal fast food prices. So I was really hoping to eat one of the best burgers of my life. Voila. I'm sure you've wondered, what does fast food taste like in the world's richest town? Wally's. So I went to the only fast food place in Stad. We got 2 cheeseburgers and French fries. This cost us $75. Because I got the Wagyu burger. But still, 2 burgers and fries would cost $15 at McDonald's. In Stad, it cost me $73. This is the Wagyu burger. It definitely looks a little different than a normal burger. This isn't their normal cheeseburger. And this one looks like a perfect burger to me. I don't mind taking this one, and Sam will get the fancy Wagyu. It's made with Australian Wagyu. That is really good.
Immediate thoughts? Five Guys is way better.
What?
Yeah.
They are good. They're not worth $75 though.
No, I would pay $75 if I was dying of hunger.
Anyways, there was one more thing we needed to see before bedtime, and it was absolutely magical. How is this real? This is the craziest view from a swimming pool I've ever had. It really feels like we're in a movie. Moments like this make me feel really grateful to have this job and to get to go to places like this to make videos for you guys. We just got back to the room and they did what's called turn down service, meaning they just got the bed in the room ready for us to go to sleep. Look how
I look dumb in this.
Look how detailed this is. They curl down your blanket so it's ready for you to sleep. They left a breakfast pre-order form. You just choose what you want, put it on your door, and you'll wake up to breakfast the next morning. They set out your slippers. And they left us tiny chocolates. The level of service here is insane. Good night, Stad. The next day, we woke up and it was snowing. Now Stad really looks like a movie set. We really felt like kids again. We got to make snowballs and... It's the smallest snowman I've ever seen. We had to get our morning coffee and watch the snow come down. Can I have a cappuccino, please? They cost about $7 each, which is actually not that bad compared to the gold cappuccino I had in Dubai and cost almost $50. So we spent almost $700 in 2 days, which is way more than the average American who spends about $200. And if you add how much we spent on the hotel, it just gets out of control. So it's fair to say the world's richest town definitely is not affordable. But that's why there were a few things I really missed. The dollar store. There were none of these in Gstaad. I really missed this. This is $1. $1. We can do a whole shopping haul here for the price of our coffees back there. I wonder how much this is. This is $5. Tony's gonna like this. Hey buddy, what do you got? These toys aren't very expensive, but I don't think Tony cares at all. I'll definitely miss all the amazing friends we made over there, but I am way happiest right here at home. Oh, you actually ate the fake steak. I hope you guys enjoyed visiting the world's richest town with us. If you did, subscribe and watch another video.